Being sick is the worst. You don't feel good, you can't do much, and on top of that, you don't want to do anything. But there is a solution. Work out. This past week I got sick and I was feeling pretty down in the dumps, which usually happens for me when I get sick. And it wasn't anything serious, just kind of an average cold, I would say. But when it hits me, I go out for a couple days and I don't want to do anything at all. And I always get this very negative self-talk where all I can think about is bad stuff happening to me, bad stuff happening life-wise. It gets pretty pessimistic quick. And I've noticed that whenever this happens, the first thing that gets me out of that feeling is exercising. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, dude, I'm sick. I don't want to do anything. And fair enough. I was just in those shoes, so I get it. But the moment I started working out again, the moment I come off of that sickness, come out of that rut, I automatically feel better. And I know there's a lot of science behind it. I know there's endorphins. I know there's all that good stuff where it makes you feel good, changes your chemical balance and whatnot. But realistically, it doesn't matter too much what's going on behind the scenes. If you're doing something and it feels good, you're probably going to want to do it more. And to me, that's working out. Now, I've talked about this before. I've said working out / exercising is one of my top 4 habits. So if you want to see that video, I'll put it up here. But coming out of being sick or coming out of any situation in life where you are basically not at 100%, I really truly believe that going either to the gym or just doing some kind of exercising, whether that's running or playing a sport, that's going to make you feel back to 100% sooner. Once you get that workout in, even if you're not at 100%, for me, the biggest thing is it feels like I'm completing my to-do list for the day, even though it's just the one thing to start with. I feel that everything in the day, everything you have to do that day becomes easier because you got one of the harder things done. And even if you enjoy the gym, it's still true. Working out, as long as you're pushing yourself, is hard and it's meant to be. So that's good for you. It gives you more resilience and it makes you tougher, and it literally makes you tougher. Like I said earlier, when I get sick, I get super pessimistic with my self-talk. My inner thoughts are very much down in the dumps. I literally want one thing when I'm sick, to be healthy again. I want to just eat food normally. I don't want to feel nauseous. I don't want to feel like I can't breathe out of my nose, all those kinds of things. As soon as I start exercising, as soon as I start getting back into that flow of things, I feel better. My self-talk, my inner thoughts, everything becomes more positive. Instead of complaining about how miserable I am, I start focusing on, oh, I can do A, B, and C still. And because of that, I can keep going towards my goals. I can keep going on in life. It's not the end of the world. As with anything, use this advice with context. If you are completely miserable and you have some kind of disease that you physically can't do anything with, fair enough, I understand. But I'm not in your shoes. So use your experiences for this, okay? Don't just take my word as law. But if you can work out, if you can exercise, even if you're kind of indisposed, even if you're unable to do certain things, get on that grind. It's a good thing to be excited about, right? And I know a lot of people, when they think of this, or when they see stuff like this, they automatically think of the gym, where you got your bros going hard, and that can be intimidating, and people, when you're starting off, you might not want that. Fair enough. You don't have to weightlift, per se. I enjoy it. You can run. You can play basketball. You can play soccer. You can play lacrosse. You can do pickleball. All these things are exercising. All these things are going to get you in motion. Getting in motion is the key to getting out of rut. It's the key, along with good nutrition, to feeling better, you know? Yes, your body's got to fight a disease. Your body's got to fight illnesses. And you've got to give it fuel to do so. You also have to give your mental state something to escape. It has to drive towards something. So if you're feeling down in the dumps, go for a walk. Feeling out of it, hit the weights, or don't. But in reality, you're only screwing yourself over. So use this advice as you will. And I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.